Okay, and today we're continuing my new infatuation with Haolonggood with a look at the Haolonggood Ouranosaurus. Now, first of all, a big thank you to my good friend Kayla for getting this one for me as part of a secret Santa I was involved in during Christmas time. She has lovingly named this little lad Julian, so say hello to Julian, everybody. Isn't he adorable? What a lad, what a lad. What kind of food do you think Julian would eat?
What do I think? What kind of food? Just by like looking at him?
Yes.
Well, to me, he kind of looks like a Pop-Tart. So, probably something fruity.
What do you think of the anatomy?
What do I think?
Yeah, how anatomically correct is he?
Sure.
But yes, last time we reviewed Haolonggood's Carcharodontosaurus from their older range of figures, and now we're reviewing, I believe, one of the first figures they released as part of their smaller, affordable range of figures, which is the Ouranosaurus. And this is the pinkish orange, put it in the light. Yeah, pinkish orange coloration. It's a very interesting, like, light corally color that we have going on here. It's really pretty. There is a green version with white stripes going down the back that you can get for this one as well, but this is the one that I liked better, so I put it on my Secret Santa list. I have to say, I am thoroughly impressed by this company after getting this figure. Anatomically, this Ouranosaurus is great. Not only anatomically is it just phenomenal, but it also, detail-wise, the texture is absolutely lovely. I love the finish on the model too. That's something you really have to experience in person. It doesn't have that super glossy like finish to it, but it's not quite matte either. It's like a nice in-between to where you can really feel the texture. Yes, get in there and rub the texture. Feel it, caress it. Feel all of those lovely little scales and imperfections in the skin. Yes, indeed. But yes, it just has a really nice feel to it in hands. It's also solid, it's not hollow. It feels like any other PNSO figure that you'd get at this size or whatever. And also the paint is extremely well applied. The blending of the colors on this, the gradients between like the blue and the pinkish corally orange on the body, and all those patterns intricately placed on top is really, really lovely. But the kicker that ties all this together for me is the fact that this figure is so cheap. You can get this figure with a box, with a tray that it comes in and everything inside of the box, for about $20? Cheaper on some websites even, I think like $16, $17. And individual reviews, I typically don't like comparing company to company, but I'm just gonna say that I think this holds up to like PNSO's figures, a lot of them that they come out with. And this is half, if that, for the price of a lot of those PNSO figures. A lot of the cheaper ones are around like $42 now for one. And this one's $20, if not a little cheaper, depending on where you buy it. I'm impressed. Ouranosaurus is also an underrated genus that we really have no good figures of out on the market, to my knowledge, and this is like the first one, and I think it looks lovely. It's in a very basic quadrupedal stance, but the colors that are on it are so striking. The sculpt is just beautiful. And the fact that you also, with every single figure that Haolonggood releases, you get two color options in case you don't like one of them. And you can also get both of them if you really want to, but I think that's great. Now, one other thing I didn't mention, and that shows Haolonggood's dedication to just making good dinosaur figures. Granted, there's been some rough patches along the way. You know, we won't talk about that Allosaurus that they released. That one is something. But the initial version of this Ouranosaurus that came out was missing the thumb spike on the hands, which is something we knew that they had. And Haolonggood in the newest production run actually added the thumb spike to the front arms. How cool is that? I was hoping that the one I got would have that included, and definitely did. I wouldn't have been crazy bummed if I didn't, because it's a small detail, but just the fact that they were willing to go back and put in that extra bit of effort just to make sure that their dinosaur figure was up to par was absolutely incredible. This little guy comes in at just about 8 inches long and about 3.5 to 4 inches tall. It is a nice little size for a figure. And you know, in today's market, for something of this size, with this many colors on it, with this beautiful gradient paint job, and the detail on the sculpt and everything, and just how solid it feels premium for the size in hand. I'm really impressed, and I'm definitely going to be reviewing more from Haolonggood moving on forwards, especially since they're so affordable. If there's any figures you'd like to see me look at from them, leave a comment down below. Overall, I know I keep repeating myself, but this is great! A big thank you to my channel members, as always, for supporting my content on this channel. Especially a massive thank you to A Trash Bug and Raphael Tree Kangaroo for being SpinoChad members on the channel. If you want to support my future content and get your name featured in my future videos, you can click the big join button next to my name down below, next to the subscribe button, or on my channel banner. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I look forward to reviewing more Haolonggood in the future. So take care, and bye-bye.